So I was enjoying myself with Flipping Dead, a really fun game that I'm going to be reviewing in some days. And then Activision decided to screw one more thing because apparently they had to.
It's been a hot minute since Activision did something to screw people over, so here's a bit of fun news for anybody looking forward to the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. If you were planning to buy the game on a physical disc, if you wanted the physical edition of Spyro Reignited, be aware that you won't actually be getting a physical edition.
There's a good reason why these days, whenever people find out that Activision is publishing a game, they sort of wait and see how they'll screw it up somehow. Remember how excited people were back when Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered was announced, only for Activision to retroactively add microtransactions to it, resell DLCs, and paywall the game behind the purchase of Infinite Warfare before selling it as a standalone months later? We also found out during E3 2018 that From Software's next project, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, is also being published by Activision, and as great as that game looks, everyone's kind of holding their breath and wondering what's the catch. So the prospect of a full remake a la Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is certainly an enticing one. While the jury's still out on the quality of Spyro's trifecta of remasters, there is one blemish that's keeping some people from pulling the trigger on purchasing it.
So not only are they screwing with Call of Duty, not only are they screwing with Destiny, yes, they're also screwing with Spyro the Dragon. So the Reignited Trilogy was going to be like their only good thing that they were doing this year, like with Crash. So last year it was the only good thing that they ever did that year, but now they're screwing it up. Users yesterday, or well some days ago, saw on the Spyro page that you need to download something. And on the fine print you can see that it's games 2 and 3. It's not a patch, it's not a multiplayer mode, it's 2/3 of the game for the physical version, which basically makes the physical version useless. Now obviously people are pissed at this, and with good reason, because I mean you get the physical version to just don't download anything, you still have to install it on your PS4, but it's a less tedious process than downloading everything. And people are pissed because, well, not everyone has a good internet connection, and if you buy the game pre-owned, well, and if the servers are down, you can't really download the second and third game. And another problem is that the Crash Insane Trilogy didn't have this issue. For example, if you bought it on Switch, it all came in one cartridge. If you bought it on Xbox One, it all came in one disc. So you had hold of it and you didn't have to download any patch or anything. It's just there and you can play it. But the issue with this is that many people are thinking that maybe the second and third game aren't really ready for when the discs are printed. And Activision isn't really helping because they gave this response.
Guff. The global launch date of Spyro Reignited Trilogy is September 21st, and we're excited for fans to play all 3 Reignited games on that day. As with most games today, downloading an update after purchase is quite common. The language on packaging and on the website is to let players know the requirements for Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I fucking hate statements like that. I've never liked statements that start with an advertisement and then tell you basically nothing, and always have some variant of, we're excited for people to play it, we're looking forward to people getting stuck in. Like, just as bollocks. We're not interested in what you're excited for or what you're looking forward to. We want to know why you're being dickheads, you dickheads. Of course, they also point out that it's like other games so that they can deflect it and say, look over there, someone else is doing it too.
Man, what a tight one. What is this?
Why, it's a door, a locked one at that.
But you were I saw you and...
A key you would require, just a measly, I don't know, 100 gems.
Seriously? Fine. Here. Cannot believe that. What? What the fuck?
You seem to be in a bind. Well, for another 500 gems I can... Ha ha, E for everyone.
Fine. Here. Take it. You cheap bastard.
That wasn't very everyone, but here you go.
Finally. Oh, it's beautiful.
Hello, my dear boy.
Ah, damn it.
So yeah, a really useless response that doesn't really do anything but help to fire up the flames, because the fans are really pissed. And if you go to Toys for Bob Twitter, anything that they tweet is going to be bombarded with stuff about the second and third games not being on the disc. And to people that are saying that this is an issue, it is. It is an issue. Because why are you even selling the physical copy then? You should just be selling it digital. It's for example Okami. If they sold you Okami but you need to download like all of the games, something that happens with Wolfenstein 2 on Switch and other games on the Switch, then what's the point of having it on a cartridge if you really have to download stuff either way? There's no point. With Doom there was a little bit of a chance because it was only the multiplayer mode and I didn't even download it, so I could just play all over Doom without ever going into the internet. But this is a really big issue that shouldn't be happening, and Activision isn't really doing anything. People are cancelling their pre-orders, not because they're pissed at the game, but because they're pissed that they can't have it all in one go. So what do you think about this situation? Do you still want a physical, knowing that it's only 1/3 of the game actually? Or are you going to download it like everyone else is going to? And even if the Switch version comes out later, will it come in the cartridge or will we still have to download games 2 and 3? Let me know what you think down below. Please help spread out this because this is just total garbage. I'm Moon Knight and I'll see you all later. Bye!
This is the time.